Greetings from the Cooperative Baptist Fellowship of Mississippi. I'm Jason Coker, the coordinator of CBF Mississippi. It's a real honor to be with you and tell you a little bit about some of the work we've been doing in Mississippi this past year. It's been a real honor of mine to teach at Mississippi Baptist Seminary under the leadership of President Reverend Marcus Cheeks. In that class, I talked to our class and had our class do a project on this campaign that we've been running in Mississippi called Grow the Good. And this is a partnership between CBF Mississippi and the American Heart Association to increase SNAP incentive programs in the state of Mississippi by $700,000. The SNAP incentive program in particular that we are really kind of pushing is called Double Up Food Bucks. And all that is that anybody who has SNAP benefits and uses an EBT card, if they go to a grocery store or farmer's market that takes EBT cards, every fruit and vegetable that they buy, they can buy 2 to 1. So double up food bucks literally means that your EBT card can buy twice as much fruit and vegetables. Now, that seems like a simple thing. It seems like everybody in Mississippi, since Mississippi's so Christian, would all agree that children and senior adults and others who use SNAP incentive programs should have access to fresh fruits and vegetables. But that's not the case. We ran into a lot of opposition in the legislative session, but our bill was moved around quite a bit and finally died in the House. But the person who squashed it assured us that next year he would really help us out and be a part of the program. So we're going to continue the program called Grow the Good all the way through next legislative session in January of 22, hoping to pass this program that basically puts twice as much fresh fruits and vegetables in the mouths of children and senior adults. These are the two greatest populations of food security in the state of Mississippi, and our state is the most food insecure state in the nation. So I'm so grateful to be able to teach at Mississippi Baptist Seminary and have students get involved in the campaign. And I would love to see how not just students in the seminary, but maybe the seminary, the General Missionary Baptist State Convention of Mississippi, the National Baptist Churches USA, how we all can partner together in this campaign to simply make sure our folks have access to food. And under this pandemic, it has been just devastating. We were already the most food insecure state in the country, and with COVID, it just laid a terrible blanket on top of that. And we are participating in food distribution all over the state, but I've seen food lines in the Delta that just shouldn't exist in a country as wealthy and powerful as ours. This Grow the Good campaign is an attempt to change that narrative and to call for Mississippi to be better than what it is. And it doesn't take much to be better than what we are, but I think this campaign can be very helpful. We have a lot of wide support across the state with the American Heart Association. We've divided up the state into 5 regions and have regional leaders over those. We're building a grassroots movement that's moving up, but also working at the grass tops with legislators. So hopefully all that pressure will actually turn into legislation that lets people in the state of Mississippi know that we care. And not only do we care, but we want what's best for all of our citizens, especially the most vulnerable. We as Christians know that our eternal judgment, according to Matthew chapter 25, is based on how we treat the most vulnerable. When I was hungry, you fed me. And when did we see you like this, Jesus? When we did it to the least of these. When I was hungry, you did not feed me. When did we not feed you, Jesus? When you did it to the least of these. Grow the Good is a campaign trying to feed the least of these, or at least make food accessible to them at twice the purchasing power. I hope you can join me with it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for what you do and who you are in the state of Mississippi. I'm so honored to be able to bring this message to you, and I look forward to hearing from you and see how all of you might want to join us in this campaign. God's blessings to you. Peace.